Hey, what's up, everybody? It's DJ D Mill, and I'm back for another episode of the Check-In. And this week I have Mac Irv
Yes,
on the
sir. Yes,
line.
sir. What's popping, y'all?
How you feeling, Mac?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm anxious. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to like everything that's like going on. It's gonna happen in the future, but taking in the moment. So, I'm a little bit of everything right now, but more than anything, blessed. You know what I mean? So thank you for having me.
Yeah, word up, man. It's been a while. I haven't seen you since maybe your last interview at the radio station, maybe about a year
Yes.
ago.
Yeah, been a minute.
And yeah, in a minute. So people that aren't familiar with you, can you tell them a little bit of background, like where you grew up? Maybe let's talk about your early basketball days, all that. I mean, can you run us down on some of that?
Yep. So I grew up in North Minneapolis, right off 8th and Irving. They call it the low end, off of Olsen Highway. Went to school, played basketball at Patrick Henry High School in North Minneapolis. Was the first player in Minnesota State history in over 100 years to win 4 state championships.
Woo!
Hey, it's a little bit of legendary status, man.
Yeah.
So then left there, went to University of Oklahoma. Played there for 2 years. Came back, University of Minnesota. Was all Big Ten twice. Graduated, went overseas in Macedonia for a year. Came back, played in the D League, which is now the G League for the Los Angeles Lakers. Got to cross paths with the greats, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Wow.
Phil Jackson. Like, yeah, I was in the vicinity with them. Like, we're the only team that were lucky enough to play in the same place that our actual NBA affiliate played. So we played in the Staples Center. We practiced in the same place, like had the same locker room. So that was a blessing, just an amazing experience. And that's pretty much like as far as my basketball career. But people would say I was one of the best to ever actually do it here. And then as if you listen to my project, you got to go listen to the Breakthrough. I just dropped the Breakthrough January the 15th. It's been out for about a month. It's doing really well. But the first song will tell you that about my injury that I had, and it actually even has the voicemail from the doctor who called me and let me know, like at the age of like 24, 25, it was pretty much done for me after that. And my NBA dreams and my professional dreams were over, and I have to kind of like, that's what kind of like got me into the music.
Bro, and I mean, you were a huge star for the U of M here.
Yeah.
A huge, you're a guard, right?
Yep. Point guard,
06 to 08. I do remember you from then. And then let's say, so, you're talking about your new project. Is that you? Is that you in the Clouds video? Like the kid? Is that supposed to be you?
That's supposed to be me. It's like a similar journey. And shout out to Traylon Holman, man. He's actually one of the top players in the country right now, top junior in the state at Crean-Durham Hall. He played that role excellent. And I knew that it's just easy. Like, one thing I know about life is, like, if you do something, say you're DJing or whatever you're going through, even personal, there's going to be somebody out there that can relate to it. So my thing is, like, tell my story as best as possible and let people pick up on wherever they can relate to, whether that's relationship, whether that's the resilience, but more than anything, it's about the inspiration of it, and to say, yo, this is what it takes to get there, and this is how you get there, and to also let you know, like, it always wasn't a pretty ride. Like, there's ups and downs on this roller coaster. Yeah, but that was him representing me back then.
Word up. And that's what I thought. And that's why I really wanted to have you on here, because during the pandemic, it's really been about those good vibes only for like my crew and the people that rock with me. I mean, you know what I mean? I did the whole merch thing with that, but I'm gonna get you one of these too.
I need one, man. I need one.
Yeah, bro.
Like
so your story, man.
The colors fly too. I like that.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Your story, man, is very inspiring, and that leads me to the project here. So you have a few videos out now. The Clouds video, I love it. That's great with the kid and the whole story, becoming into a man and your journey.
Yes,
bro, 250,000 views.
Yeah.
Wow. The newest video, Celebration, already 250,000 views. This could hit 500,000 or 1 million views. I mean, the Celebration just dropped really not that long ago.
Yeah, so you know what's crazy? Clouds actually dropped the day of the project, and Celebration was the one before that. So yeah, and they've been doing well. Like I shout out to Stop House, man. Working with them for my management, man, I feel like has taken the brand next level. It's a lot of stuff that I was doing and kind of just going off of, like, it's almost like I was playing pickup basketball, and it was like, no, these are the plays that we got to run. And having them on my side and having them pushing me and having them letting me know how to release stuff and how to have things ready and how to present and how to do a rollout has really taken things next level for me, man. So shout out Stop House for that, man. Much love to them.
It has, and I've seen an enormous amount of growth. Just when I was doing like a little bit of some of my homework before talking to you today, and when you dropped Hometown Hero 10 years ago, I mean, the growth is just amazing. And even from the growth from when I met you at the Soundset stage in 2014, I think probably your first time performing at Soundset, and my first time DJing there. And I just remember the energy and how you had. I mean, you are the hometown hero. I mean, what's it like when you go hit the north side? I mean, what's it like when you dip corners over there these days?
It's love, man. It's always love. You know what I mean? And it's been love for a number of years. Like, probably for 20 plus. You know what I'm saying? It's been love. But you got to know in situations like that, where it's love like that, there's also going to be some envy. And there's also going to be some hate from people who have grown up with you, or people have seen where you come from. Y'all come from the same place, and they wonder, why I ain't getting this kind of love, or why can't I do it? When it's really up to them, and they don't see the hard work that's really put behind it. So, but for the majority, man, it's everywhere I go, man. It's love from the young kids to the older people who see me with basketball, who've seen the whole process. Like, I feel like I could go anywhere over there.
Oh, bro, I definitely do. You got the swag, the look, the music. I'm a big time fan, and I tell you what, I really like that you're doing right now is this new live series that you've put out during kind of like the pandemic here. I think you're on like the second or third video with the band. So you got band leader Ryan Bynum on keys.
Yeah.
He's crazy. Your man Flat Earth on bass, right?
Yeah.
And Brandon Johnson on drums, and all these guys have the big time resumes. Tell us a little bit about this experience that you're doing with the band now and putting it online so people can feel it and hear it. I hear it, and I love the energy, bro.
I just wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like at this point, if I'm going to do it, I want to do it big. Like, that's just, at this point from now on, it's like, if I'm going to do it, I want to do it big. I don't care what it costs me. I don't care how much time it takes me. Like, I want to make it big because I don't want to, it's about legacy at this point for me. And it's like, okay, we could keep doing the same things and we could just do like a regular performance, or we could just take it next level. And I love live music, and I feel like whoever loves live music will definitely vibe with this. And I think it fits so good with the music that I make and the lyrical talent and ability that I have with those instruments. And they make it really easy for me. Literally, they pick that stuff up. Like, they're so good, they pick that stuff up in like 10 minutes. And they're like, okay, we got it now. I'm like, wow, I was shocked about how good it was when I was there. Like, if you watch the first live, the first live session, you'll hear me at the end like woo, because I'm just so shocked and excited that they were actually able to put that together so fast, man. They're brilliant musicians, and I want to continue to work with them. And like we talked about before, if I ever did a tour, if I do my next show, I want to be a part of it as well. You know, I think that'll be super dope. Just some classy fly shit, man.
Let's do a few quick questions, all right? What's the craziest, speaking of tour, what's the craziest thing you've seen on tour?
The craziest thing I've seen on tour. The crowds is crazy. It was just a lot of drunk people. Like, we talking about the venues. And I mean, there's a lot of crazy fans. Like, you get people outside, knocking on the car, chasing the car, wanting to sign their shoe, wanting to sign. Somebody wants you to sign a blunt or something, sign their bag. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's shit like that, especially dealing with Prof, and a lot of real
sign a boob.
Man, all that. Yeah, that's been there. Yeah, definitely signing boobs, signing ass, all that. You know what I mean? So that's one of the craziest parts, man. But those are the moments you as an artist, man, you kind of just dream of and you enjoy. So even when it's crazy, if somebody's like, yo, sign this $100 bill or something like that, you're like, all right, you know what I mean? And I want to keep our sign this blunt wrap, like, you know what I mean? So you just do it. So those are some crazy moments.
Hell yeah. So answer this: if we were talking alcohol, would it be whiskey or tequila in a shot?
Ooh, if I'm on tour, whiskey. If I'm at home, tequila. Why?
Woo,
Because on tour, yeah.
I rock with that. I rock with that.
On tour, big Jameson drinkers on tour. That's
Sure.
what probably, like, that's his drink of choice. So we always got the biggest Jameson bottles. But at the crib, typically, like, I'll be thinking about, okay, I want to wake up without a hangover the next day. So, like, that's what I do with tequila. You know what I'm saying? I'll do with tequila and I keep it light. You know what I mean?
Word up, word up. And I got to ask you about food because I'm a big foodie too. And where is your favorite restaurant or your like secret hideout spot, or it's where you take your family? Where is that spot in the Twin Cities, bro?
Let me think. I'm trying to think about the last place. Like, my favorite restaurant, this is not a secret, is Capitol Grill downtown.
Cool.
Like,
there you go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
Nah, they got this fire steak, man. It's called a Del Monaco, bro. Like, it's the most flavorful steak. Like, anytime, everybody knows if it's a birthday, if there's anything I want to celebrate, if you pop up on me at Capitol Grill, it's the best thing I can do. Nice. And I'm a creature of habit. But there was also this restaurant that was in they closed it. It was in Como. It was like it was at Como Park by the lake, by the zoo. And it just recently closed, but it had a lake out back. But it was like food that was like Southern food. So they had food that was kind of tastes like, it was like a New Orleans style place. Like, it was like not a Cajun. A Creole. Like a Creole type place. And bro, they had the best andouille sausage. You get the andouille sausage. Woo. You get the grits, the cheddar grits, and then you get the collard greens, like that mixed together. But other than that, man, I don't know. I think those two would probably be like my number one spots. That was my slider. If I had a first date, like my first date was going over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Well, before we get out of here,
who introduced me to that?
Who?
I don't know if you may know her because she works with Justin Sutherland, Beth Gillies.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. I don't know if you know, but yeah, she introduced me to that spot, and I was
they know all the spots, bro.
I guess that's what it is. I was like, I didn't know. I love when people introduce me to low key like spots that are like super good, because then I'm putting the next person on like, yo, I got this spot. It's a little low key spot I want to take you to. You ain't never been here before, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about. And so what's next, man? What's coming up for you? What does 2021 hold for Mac Irv?
So I'm praying and I'm wishing that touring comes back and shows come back. I feel like that's going to be important for me with this project. There's been a lot of people from all over the country, not only all over the country, but from all over the world, who kind of have been tuned in, who really are rocking with the project. I don't know if you've seen the Excuse My French challenge that went kind of like lightweight viral. It's a song on the project called Excuse My French, and Bernice Burgos took part of it. Amani Caesar from Griselda took part of it. Like, they were just kind of hopped on, and a lot more women hopped on it. So I feel like now and that's important. I went to the club one time after it dropped, and they played it in the club, and it went crazy. And I was like, okay.
And if you don't know what he's talking about, you got to go to Mac Irv's Instagram, because there is a very fly post on there about that challenge.
Yeah, for sure. It's very fly, very, very fly.
Very fly.
But yeah, they played it, and I just seen all the girls kind of like going crazy, and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely got one. So now I'm concentrating on just getting those videos out, man, getting those visuals out, and being as diligent as I can with that. And then, you know, at the end of the day, there's always more work to do. So I'm still writing, I'm still recording, and I'm just getting better, man. I think that's the thing is, I think people have really, like you said from the beginning, have seen my growth in this process of just never quitting and just continue to stay resilient and continue to get better. And that's kind of where I'm at, is I just want to get, it's like the mama mentality of like, if I do this, if I wake up every day and I do this and I do this and I do this, I have no choice but to continue to improve. So that's just what I'm on.
Word up, man. And I'm all with that. And congratulations on your success. You have the clothing line. I mean, you have the independent record deal. I mean, it's going down, Mac. You are a true hometown hero and a true inspiration to many, man. Thanks for checking in with us today, bro.
Of course, man. And D-Mail, man, I just want to say I appreciate you for showing me love throughout the years, man. Even like you said, on my come up when I wasn't at where I was at yet, I know you've seen the potential in you, and you always stay down, and you always stay true, and you stayed 100, man. So I definitely appreciate you, bro.
My man.